Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Happy Valentine's Day, Blazers. Today is Monday, February 14th. I'm Gwen.
And I'm Bella. Today's Black History Month fact is about R&B, or rhythm and blues music. It grew out of the blues style in the South and grew with the second migration of African Americans to the North during World War II. In the 1950s, the term rhythm and blues was adopted by the music industry for music targeting African American audiences. Now, R&B encompasses a wide range of rhythm from blues shuffles to Roomba rhymes.
Montgomery Mall movie theaters will reopen under the AMC brand. The Westfield Montgomery Mall came to a lease agreement with AMC, and the theater is planned to open sometime in March. This would replace the former ArcLight cinemas located in the mall after it closed last spring.
Now, let's go to Josh with an update on the situation in Ukraine.
Tensions are flaring in Eastern Europe because of the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. On December 17th, Russia published a list of security demands which include barring Ukraine from gaining NATO membership. Since then, Russia has amassed troops along the Russian-Ukrainian border, as well as in the Crimea region, which Russia annexed from Ukraine in 2014. In response to this military buildup, President Biden warned that if any Russian troops were to cross the Ukrainian border, America and its allies would impose harsh economic sanctions against Russia. President Putin, knowing most of the West is against his actions, sought the help of an old ally, President Xi Jinping of China. After a diplomatic meeting at the Beijing Olympics, President Xi Jinping pledged China's full economic support of Russia, regardless of a possible invasion. The growing threat of an invasion convinced the United States to position 3,000 troops in allied countries near Ukraine. This signals that the U.S. is potentially ready to go to war if Russia does choose to invade. Along with these troops, the U.S. is actively supplying Ukraine with over $200 million of military weapons. Putin, Xi Jinping, and other leaders in the East have condemned the United States' actions, claiming that they are aggravating violence and igniting tensions.
Thanks, Josh, and we'll keep you updated.
Dr. Doran Levy, head of UMD Mathematics Department, will be giving a guest lecture to Blair students entitled Mathematical Models for Phototaxis, Bacterial Motion Towards Light. This lecture will take place at the Media Center tomorrow at 3:30 after school, and all Blazers are welcome to attend regardless of math background. If you're interested, please fill out our interest form below. We hope to see you all there.
Now, let's hear from John about silver chips.
Hi Blazers. This silver chip cycle, we've been working on a story about drag culture, representation, and history. You may have heard of drag from shows like RuPaul's Drag Race, but drag is much more expansive and is prominent locally in DC and Silver Spring. Drag originated in the 1920s during the Harlem Renaissance and has served as a form of gender and sexuality expression for a century. It's so important we continue to attend local drag shows, celebrate all forms of drag, and become more educated about drag so we can keep the culture alive.
Make sure to pick up a copy of Silver Chips in your English classroom or in front of the Media Center and read about drag and the many other amazing stories in this cycle.
Ever wanted to practice your public speaking skills and sharpen your wit? Head down to room 147 at lunch on Wednesday for Mr. Bramble's forensics team. In forensics, they improve their extemporaneous speaking, perform dramatic works, and more. So come down every Wednesday at lunch to room 147.
The senior class celebration is on Tuesday, February 22nd. Wear your senior shirt. Come to the senior courtyard during lunch and sign the senior banner. If you don't have a shirt, you can purchase one for only $1 at the attendance office.
Just a reminder, Blazers, if you're leaving the building for an appointment, you must sign out at the attendance office.
Blazers, be sure to turn into Spotify today for the Voces Podcast's new episode about healing your inner child. Hope you listen in.
And that's all for today's show. Check out our website at bnconline.net to submit any announcements and follow us at BNC_Blair on Instagram and at BNC Blair on TikTok and Twitter. Please keep wearing your mask and be mindful of COVID safety measures. Have a magical Monday. See you next time, Blazers.